Something's wrong. They're communicating.
We're talking about an animal here.
Let me congratulate you for your character. It's like you handled pretty much the whole emotion. So how fun for you play with all that emotion?
It was awesome. I mean, it's so great to get to play a character that goes through such a kind of significant internal and external journey in a film, and you know, a little misguided in the beginning. In the quest for profit, she's kind of disconnected from her humanity, but she gets to a place where she reconnects with that humanity and ends up being quite a badass. And so that's a very fun journey to go on.
Every time we've unveiled a new attraction, attendance has spiked.
That was awesome.
Tell me about how detailing was the real park, because it looks like they built the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it was insane. All these sets were built, and it was awesome. You
got a restaurant, you got Starbucks, and that's of course props, right?
I remember they had a real arcade. The arcade was working, so we would sneak away.
Dave & Buster's. That's what it was called.
That's what it was.
Yeah. It was a Dave & Buster's, and they actually had real games there.
It's going for sport.
And the special effects looks amazing. So you got like CGI and also like in all Jurassic movies, animatronics or everything?
Yes, which I loved. I loved that there was an animatronic dinosaur. Solely because it felt so incredibly real, and it kind of the experience working with or in the presence of an animatronic dinosaur kind of felt similar to me, like my experience when I watched Jurassic Park for the first time in the theaters as a kid. I mean, I remember thinking to myself, well, these are just real dinosaurs, aren't they?
Look, 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
The sphere, I love that sequence. Looks super futuristic and fully functional. So made a sequence like that, how was it?
It was good. It started out really fun, and then 2 months later, it was done. And we were kind of like, get me out of this ball. But yeah, it was really fun.
What happened to the sibling?
She ate it.
We have an asset out of containment.
As yourself, my father worked in the show business. He's had like more than 15 years on TV.
Yeah.
So for pretty much I grew up on a soundstage.
Yes.
So for you, how was the experience? You got the opportunity to visit that when he's shooting. How was it for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a similar experience that you had. I mean, it's you would never think that a film set is a good place for kids to be, but honestly, it's awesome.